Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Neat 100.9.
100.9 FM. Hey, Elite! Actually, punk no.
What's yet the Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Neat 100.9.
Actually, punk no.
It's FM.
What's yet the Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Neat 100.9.
Yemo kwa bed bandit 100.9 Jumedi a friend Torchlight. Na yatuna se ne yawada. And now your date na. And date today 28 August year 2025. Torchlight Jumedi and Yadebra with neat 100.9. Bidding at the Magjerio OSEI AGYEMAN. And then you bring kwa Jumami. And I will free Jumam to say Kwanzo Bokodi and Udi the traffic him. Say ni anwuse ewiemu no say yeshe. Ewiemu ne say yeshe pa. Nza wone ba wone de ne yebetena yo. Eborobo so me ba kokra. Ye de 9 months ebeka eye bosumi mu. Na yahwe sabre no wo me be wo. Because you say I want to ba sa na man for what. Enti I want de ba na say otum say wiemu ai kama akodu fie so efie ti sen. Enkoda no manya bibia di. Wa relax. Obo so obedru adwuma mo no. Obedru efie no. Anjeni anade adwuma no kodu fie ana akofo ansem bebree. Pressure bi a we adwuma na de akwa kodu fie. Maza to bi go ate. One to be angu aso be hye. Ti anwa to bi agu. Meda se wachi mafidie na ade ato ha. Dwuma de ye friend Torchlight we need 100.9. Na mameka wo se enen sama ye ba betwe ye NPP. Eye presidential primary sa e ba bekoso. Say one my file owura kwabene je Japan a file. And which you know Dr. Brian Champo a file, Honorable Kennedy on Hina Japan a file. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia on a soccer file in the Dr. Yawose du chum soccer file in the independent me and a quack file. Ora as Antaman Pondishi the dear Graze. The worry also were pulling out at the hand ura de anymore. In fact. Oni de wen yanko biem na eneme wo 8 ede ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wo fia Dr. Ezekiel Ejekumoben ye ne ba bedi nkomo de free Dr. Mahmoud Baumia camp ye ba behwe nsema hodo ekoso kasa ekoso e say obi atugum honorable ye Dr. Brian Champo ekoka nsem bi ma ne ba be chire mu biem se na ye kwakwa se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia enkrofo de target se waye tribal politics, tribal bigotry. Which said, yeah, among your sema, me free, among your 7 years, and baby will be free near the end. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia can want them. Or the same year to just say, I can't see any no. And it is a MPP for a second of banner so. You can't say, and yes, will be as well as a kind of abebu. About when any Brena Casano, a year woman in DC. Say, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, me say. Say ye candidate or you prepared out of one more ever contestant na e you no ye prepared ete we ni nyina no ye enoma ye pese ye hu edi free ni 8 or Dr. Ezekiel Ejekumoben ni ya share the way out. They say Dr. Baumia na hoboa ene ne camp o said ya no meko Jidie ben the wom said Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no ena ete say delegate MPP mo to abadema no ye be remu akwati by election so far where one because say candidate ne de if ro chene konem so obi abeko no makwa akobo akwati by elections. So from the camp of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no so preparations be no more year we ni nyina na ye sema ye ba be di ho komo and then yumre e wo di 100.9 na mememo update enfem free akwati by elections. Akwatia by elections no eye Action People's Party APP eye Kenneth Nana Yaw Nana Kwame Asamoah Kenneth Nana Kwame Asamoah no na oye founder and leader edema Action People's Party na womo de nsem no court because Koba say electoral commission no mu demand tax declaration certificate. It is tax clearance na no more pay e free wo candidate ni wono wo so wo candidate no ya ba adwuma enti ya ba adwuma de na ye the tax dada enti e ba ne sa na eno ane se wo de eye ne nkrata ba kire sampa aban tua ne ka bia o te tax enti se o pesa tax clearance certificate no eno no e fine akwa free enti no wo hodada because I dance no ho electoral commission fu ensum and wo mo disqualify Action People's Party candidate no eti ye ka say wo mo disqualified wo mo de court and then a court to na asem no so court no twa asem ni din no waba to egu court no aba to egu enti en command ye di say APP Action People's Party wamodi akwati by elections no akọ court no agba asem na to egu eti ano nso no emunsem eno ha ye 100.9 ye do bibia se wechi mafidie na ade ato ha wadwe kire okọ Facebook ye 100.9 FM 100.9 FM eno wadwe kire NIT 100.9 FM. Oko hwa Facebook comment bi awo bia na de ato ho. Oko YouTube channel na ho no ye Despite Media no ye YouTube channel no. Inti yamo MPP enkomo. Dr. Ezekiel Ejekumo Ben. Watenase. Dog yamo
Mark Jerry.
Yes, man. Me watch
Papa. Me watch. Na chief editor there.
Say hani there.
Wabodin fatal. Wabodin fatal.
What can some na ya boy chirahwe.
Wabodin fatal.
E bibi akọ.
Ba hache.
Ba hache.
You see afimu.
Yeah.
August ekowie. So Mark Jerry hwehwe me.
Media me hwehwe wo na wo ma.
Fa me ma ne program ne support.
Be say na me fa wo ma.
Na woni Abdullahi Sakra nko.
Wa hwe na
ebia wona Abdullahi Sakra. Monko a ebia mo she ha.
Wo mo wakote.
Nyame adom ye wo ho ye koso tie o.
Ya da nyame as.
Moody, station Moody despite Moody.
Yeah.
Moody edaboa Ghana phone nyina yani so. Yankopon enkoso nhiramu.
That's
ahwa ase abetomo asumdwe ene ahode mu.
Yes.
That's pa.
Also that's na enanwumre yi yensha se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na no filing nomination.
Yes. Bawumia.
Na nipa dodo a na omutu di ache sa na no ye den mo mo ara mo sheda kofo mo ba mo invite o mo mra na se den.
Oh, momentum. Na personally course I mean from my constituencies. Any me village alone. Say omo person omo ba nanka omo do ma ho den ebe tie Dr. Bawumia nanka o den form se kono. Na me kan say oh ya tina so pam ya da se mo person mo tu akwan fi kwawu kura se ho na mo ba na mo beboa Dr. Bawumia no file the nomination forms but odie yemfa support no emma no from efie any baby mo wonti dodo na po na antumi ama na o hwe udru ho na o hwe atmosphere na people were just happy, my Jerry.
Oh, sir.
People were just happy to turn up in their numbers to come and have experience. You know, it's a historic moment. Say on the last day of nominations, I say be na Dr. Bawumia eko picking the forms. Our day ko na we lead the party into victory and kupon ya adoma in 2028. Eye obi a honhwa. So we nya opportunity ebe part of that history. Nti na ye momentum na nigye a ahye nkrofo akoma mu na mo pese mo ba na mo de wodo no ebe tie Dr. Bawumia chi ema otumi edi dwuma no na edi mu na ye da obi bia ase so onya opepa na ebi mu sorry as early as 6 na bebre edru grounds ho na ya prepare grounds no na nkrofo de momome eko up and down to nyom edi ahurusie esa ekoba na ye twen Dr. Bawumia ama waba na oni abekasa na omunya ahobrase eno ntoboase etwen doctor kosi se obae na edo bibia ase ya nhwaho apa
na dia munhu ya na ka bibi kire mu ana
oh se Dr. Bawumia de yenim ni fitete ye de na call elections da 2024 elections yenim no enti na wo hwe the way anipa pubaye ene odo a nipa beda na di ekire Dr. Bawumia na we are not surprised at all na bibia e ka kire ye ne say still the party is united behind Dr. Bawumia ne ka kire ye no say party no am make sure obi bia rank and file grassroots up to the top obi bia make sure say ye the support ene ya hoden e bomu at Dr. Bawumia chi once again. And see, if there was any indication at all, it was one that showed say support ewo ho odo ewo ho nkabom ewo ho ema Dr. Bawumia any MPP eno na ehun ne ma Jerry
wo hwe sema godo a ekoso a sema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de tujwa se party no ye say munya united front obi aka say o kan unity of the party na sen bi pie Dr. Brian Champion editudwa ase ahamo aditi de say hamo
enye asemu a sebe camp beka ene ebe hayen na empanyifo se dodo anisa ne oso takrache se ye kwa kansie bia the lead candidate a owo mu no na sebe dodo anisa no na I would have been surprised if attacks na Dr. Bawumia a receive no and can one receive here and can be very surprised.
Or receive attacks.
The attacks ban so the personality person boboso even on radio so because some of them in English you see they are unsavory pronouncements. Yen to me can't enye de. Enti yen to me and repeat it on radio so. But bibia ye tin one from him. Bibia ye hu by way of video. Bibia ye hu na ye kan by way of writing no. It was expected because kwa can see now the lead person no and na sebe o born ye mo a ebetene the lead person no na sebe o ko kan bibitia na sebe ebetene amankrofo asom na ne yedi hu ya o kakra wo ho ne se enieme bi a ye ka ene ye ne ye bi no o chine bi ye ntumi enko dane ya no. Some of the pronouncements are ye making some a ye ka ene ayampia bi a ye to no o china bi no Marjorie ye ntumi nya opportunity enko yi ano enche Ganafo. Se wudi Dr. Bawumiechi na ukoka asem bi etia ekuo bi ewo oman yi mu a ochina se Dr. Bawumia eni ho na wo na se bi wo lead party na can you go to the same people na onko pe omunche mwa yesi yensom Marjorie enwane nipa mpanyifo ne kan se ba akofo ne nsa entumi enkata nyankopon ani. It means baby bia ye especially in our politics no it's about numbers into here obia support here every group in this country a support every individual necessary obia important into no ye kasa na ye ndwin hu se ochene bi se empo ankoye Dr. Bawumia na koye me kasa me kan ye no metumi akosa enkrofo yi ho ana ekuo yi ho akoka se sebe monfa mahode enta machi ana. So yes, we understand the attacks now about Dr. Bawumia hono. If our manenchaya and can be very surprised. But once again, history is there to guide us, Marjorie. Let's say medicine ye ko election 2024. Even NDC for na dia tum say. And semu bia mo ka kire mo ho, mo ka tia mo ho no. Na ye so mu e de ye campaign. Efia na me ha dan, Marjorie. Mi fi ra ti mi frame. Dr. Brana show ubekone ye yenya party for senia ye kasa bia ye kan ye no na ye NDC for som e de ye advert e wo TV so na me fi ra frame say oh doc Brana hwe enti ye nim senia ye no mu asem bi a ye kan ye a sebi an kon ye no ebe having negative impact on our elections last year enti nanka ye de tu ye hofo esi bibia anko ye kasa bia anko ye no enka ye ko into these primaries no enka ye besesa ye kasa no kakra now so it's unfortunate senia yeti every certain camps no I understand the attacks because Dr. Bawumia na be attacking no there's no one else you attack because dodo anisa ni oso takrache but in the attack yes re ma yenko kan bibia dachi ebeye fidie abeso ye nan ma yenko kan bibia dachi ebeye fidie abeso ye nsa na yentumi emfa ye nan ensane eno nko na yepe esi yebehwie abato no na we don't have a lot of hitches or damages to repair na yebehwie no akoye consultation yebehwie no na yebie yensem awo kame obia on board because yes akonwa to na yefiefo na sebi yebekopra akonwa no obontinsu ni bia ni ho a Marjorie akonwa ya atoi obekopre agise fiefo na sebi utwa atakrema so wi a na wonwe nam bia enti yaya abusuafo na yaye ekuoma ba ko yidie yebepre all right na yenya bibia 100% but we should make sure that abra ye pray abra sebi ye pe to me na ye pesi ye lead party no ye numu kasa ye actions ye inactions enema ye beye bia no enye one that ye bewie no enye difficult for us to come together into Dr. Bawumia attacks ne de Marjorie yet ase but the modus ye de ma attacks no any certain places are here kono very sensitive and I believe we need to veer off such areas and stick to issues MPP pe ni ayebeka ama party na gia tum se ampa o kan before we na ye de franka no hye ne nsa obetumi akọ Ganafo anim e de na dwempa ɛna ne so ade hunu ɛbɛkyerɛ Ghanafoɔ na Ghanafoɔ asom ahwɛ ato aba ahwɛ Yesu ɛne yɛ ban ɛne nea wodi yɛ nim no ato aba ma yɛ ɛno nkwa na efutu a yɛbɛsrɛ obi biara ɔpɛ sɛ odi party
na attacks no ana every one side momo camp de bi free on ko
Majeri ye me ye ho sɛ ye saint na ye pɛ elections nti ye pɛ 2 minutes no but largely we can understand baby attacks ni free. We can understand. We don't want to go into the nitty-gritties of it. At the end of the day, it's condemnable. If there is anyone within the camp of Dr. Bawumia, any attack on anyone, Majeri, is condemnable. We need to condemn it. Dr. Bawumia na nonumutuo ese obi bia odi nechi. Obi bia o supporting no. Obi bia woni mujidie or supporting the bid to become the flag bearer of the party. Dr. Bawumia say wa abeko attack obi no straight away wa yi wo ho efi nechi yen hwe ne su ene ne ban na yen sua no se ne Paul ka kire Christopher no se mon hwe me na mun sua me se ne me hwe Christ esua no no ento obi bia Dr. Bawumia chi hwe Dr. Bawumia su ene ne ban na sua no hwe ne kasa mu na sua no hwe de we a oye ne ne mafa na sua no na enkodi bibi echi na enko twa opani bia mpowa na enko ka bibi bia entia opani bia na obi bia all contest elections no ewo party nim no eye odefo a ode ne ho wabɔ ne bra anyini ewo party nim ebi makɔ parliament about 4 consecutive times ebi mo so abɔ mo abra abedi ministers ewo yenya aban a etwa mu no ento obi bia sebe ohia si ye de respect ebema no ankanka udi Dr. Bawumia chi a any candidate respecting no obetuma your papa obetumi aye o candidate dachi ba sene ewo mu prempren yi de Dr. Bawumia ne ta nechi nti yen hwe Dr. Bawumia na yen sua no sene Paul ehwe Christ esua no no nti na ye two other side sofo se yen hwe na yen dwen nka bomu ho yen dwen nka nkro ho na ye ma attacks no emeye part of our body politics na ye new patriotic party se Ghana for nim MPP a na Ghana for nim MPP say a bad development. Ghana for nim MPP say a bad good governance. Ghana for nim MPP say a bad democracy. Yeti ase yema eno ene enema ye ya eye Ghana for fe na Ghana for tumi gi MPP tumu no yemfa eno embo ye mra abra ye call ye primaries nim no na ye wogidie say ye ne saa na ye behwie no na nka bom no enkoye den na obi bia de ne nensa aba obroni say all hands on deck ye de ntoma aboye dia no obi bia na ye tumi akọ into the election as a united party Majeri.
Okay, say wo share a year dynamics a play in this current primary scenario ekoso obi ebono nto a eno ama ben na eye exceptional efa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho a emma no gidie say delegate betuma to abama no
Majeri yehwe oman yi mu a the only person or in active politics, the only person or active politics or experiences and exposure ewo oman yi mu no there's only one person in active politics the current president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, because in 2008 as a running mate, 2009 as vice president, middle of 2012 as president, lost elections in 2016, went home for 8 years, still did active politics, campaigned and came back as president. Uji Onufiwa, there is no one currently our active politics or what's our experience no any exposure than Dr. Bawumia. Going into 2028, His Excellency John Mahama may contest election in Ghana. At that time, no, there will be no party leader or be lead the party in our fourth republic year or what that exposure and experience than Dr. Bawumia. 2008 as running mate, 2012 as running mate, 2016 as running mate, 2017 as vice president, 2020 as running mate cum vice president, 2024 as vice president and the leader of the New Patriotic Party. Dr. Bawumia abontoa ewo Ghana ha on 5 election cycles. There's no one. Uyi President Mahama Friwa, there's no one doing active politics. What chi or mayimu.
How does it go to do with
it speaks to exposure. Now say who TikTok video no. Ye bisa school for say one year Ghana vice president. Ye bo Dr. Bawumia din. Video no. Marjorie. Ye bisa school for say who is the current vice president of Ghana? Our students no about 3 to 5 and kwala ye frɛ wɔn no. Omo nyina bo Dr. Bawumia din. Ni din and the one for tekremaso. We have a vice president, but in terms of popularity, Marjorie, there is no one which is close, anywhere close to Dr. Bawumia. You need someone that everyone can easily identify with. Ukofa Obiba, na Ghana for any across the length and breadth of the country. It will be difficult to sell the person. You need to go back again and again. But we have a candidate in Dr. Bawumia who has been sold to Ghanaians in 5 election cycles, out of which for 8 good years wabeye vice president. Into obi bia ni dim eda obi atekremaso na nkwalapo ewo school enne control BEC na sebe o the Dr. Bawumia dim eba one of the options as who is the current vice president of the country. Nkwala ni bi ebe koseke Dr. Bawumia dim o the Dr. Bawumia si nchen na wakofa hwan biem na abeli di party no. There is no one our ye go beyond MPP or ye prepared with the experience to lead Ghana.
Or Dr. Bawumia the most
prepared candidate in the country.
Now MPP munakasa no be contest and cry enough for more.
In terms of the governance process, ya can the experiences are winner and the exposure are winner from 2008
now why not
to this year.
Do Ghana on your prepared?
When the war experience, no, who has been there, who has gotten closer to the seat? Yenshe Omayimu, who has been a bit close to the seat than Dr. Bawumia. He has been there as vice president for 8 years. I was Suya Ajumano on the job. Ahun bebia sebe e wasi ye tretre no. Bebia ye shemu kina ebeye yie. Who else? Marjorie. Until we are thinking even beyond the MPP. As in Ghana and our forward march, yen kanko ayebeko asoman no. Ye Rajon Mahama air campaign last year. Asembe no kashe Ghana for. Also why then or you experienced, isn't it? Or you experienced because of what? The exposures are winning. No a vice president. Abedi president. It's true Dr. Bawumia the president, but was the vice president for 8 good years. And the impact of Dr. Bawumia as vice president of the country, there is no former vice president or any sitting vice president or experience, any achievement and Dr. Bawumia. You go back to President Rawlings, the vice president, Aka, and the late Prof. Mills. And then I did come as former vice president. Yanko Yaya DM, His Excellency Aliu Mahama as former vice president. Ye swano, ye beti nyantitiepa. Now or the indiscipline as naniso. Eso Pesigana Mama air disciplined. Into onono, at least, ye bet to me a kaino. And yema bakumi nubi awo ye ya no Pesigana for air disciplined. Now ye ba yera John Dramani Mahama as former vice president. But adia ba kopa odebekai Yera Mahama as former vice president. Or no spokesperson ebe can say as vice president. Now or attend this social event. Yes, we need social event, wedding, naming ceremony, any year. And it will be Yareni Ecostrano. Chairman, one identifiable achievement. Odebekai Yera John Dramani Mahama as former vice president. Nayemra to Dr. Bawumia as former vice president. What's it? BOG4 report now last week 2 weeks ago.
And what was I saying?
BOG4 call conference who are broached there omoke kain. Omoma reasons why Ghana and ne ye seek asem ahoden kakra ba mu no. Asem be na BOG4 ka kire wiase. Almost domestic gold purchase program. Ghana starts here no. Ne fare ba ye mienu. 1, gold for oil. And 2, gold for reserve. I see a buying ebe to gold a free locally mined industry persons a wɔn to gold na ban ɛɛtɔ na yɛde aboaboa no agogo Bank of Ghana na aboa yɛ reserve no ɛne gold for oil ala Dr. Bawumia de baayɛ a yɛmfa sika puduo in dollars ɛnkɔtɔ oil anaa petrol ɛmfra amanɔne ɛmma na ɛmfa pressure ɛmmɛto yɛ currency ni so but yɛbɛtumi adi saa sika no atɔ gold ɛwɔ ɔman mu ne yɛde gold no akɔ amanɔne ɛde akɔ exchange for oil ne yɛde aba MPP foɔ ɛde baayɛ ɛyɛ Dr. Bawumia ɛnoa ne tiri mu adwempɔ a wɔde bɛboa aban a atwa mu no ɛnɛ NDC foɔ Deputy Governor of Bank of Ghana akɔgyina Bukyire Majeri uhu bi oti bi a ɔmo edi ho adanse sɛ Majeri Dr. Bawumia ani so ade hu no a wɔde bɛboa Ghanaian economy gold for oil and gold for reserve a Dr. Bawumia de baayɛ no aboa ama esika asɛm no agyina pintin ɛnyɛ MPP foɔ na ɛka ɛyɛ NDC foɔ appointees ɛna ɛka na what the former chairman of the NDC Orofo so ampofo
I was just saying
no can this week no
okay
or see because of mobile money interoperability set me to me sending momo from Telecel to Vodafone say Vodafone san wo ha me to me sending mobile money from MTN to Telecel me to me sending mobile money from Telecel to MTN na me to me sending mobile money from my Momo account to my bank account. Na me to me sending mobile money from my bank account. Eda begu me Momo account no. Majeri. And my Ghana ni bia back into the financial inclusion bracket. Where obi bia to me dija abra only bank account. Ewo maimo. And ne enipa he and our bank account. Almost sorry Eco Bank. Esi ye ko dijuma ewo bank. And hwe mabunu a eton niama wo internet so a ni nyina ye because internet so dwadie no ayefo because of mobile money interoperability a Dr. Bawumia ede baaye NDC for na ne edi ho adanse yes in Africa Ghana is the first country to do it
and yes say we Kenya
nah Kenya did not have bank to the mobile money to the bank.
Money experience like I say free Kenya.
It was rectified. People raised the alarm. As Dr. Bawumia said now canon no correct. And the clarification came. There was no mobile money interoperability in Kenya where you could send money from your wallet to your bank account and your bank account to your wallet. The first of its kind in Africa. And then financial inclusion, over 80% of Ghanaians now only bank account. Any bank necessarily. Ufo so ubetumi de adija. Majeri, we mu nyina Dr. Bawumia ni so ade hu na ode bedom Ghana fo. Na COVID ba so ye hu Majeri. Drone system yi. NDC for kan se sebi ebetwa ema adeja e wo madware no. Na Dr. Bawumia dwe hu se ye obabi e wo Ghana ha ayaresabia no eduru mre bi ahokyereba enti nuo any moja any vaccines bi a yehia a de be so yare bia no ye nya no ntem enti yemfa drone eno ma na muwiem a ya create no into adefo machine na entumi fa moja any nuo enko baby a sebi ye kan se ye de car ye kwa yentumi nuo ho ntem no yemfa the drone system mra the whole world Majeri kro bia ni ho a ni drone delivery system no eso techa Ghana de e ho achievement Majeri Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. Yankwa yaresabia. And then Majeri. Babi bia ni ho abeko wo man district hospital, regional hospital, teaching hospital. And then you use folder biem. Dr. Bawumia digitalization no ajibe bia. Enti ye kan achievement of Dr. Bawumia as vice president. Majeri, ya bubo all vice president from Rawlings's time to the current vice president. Obi bia ni ho a owo any achievement close to Dr. Bawumia. Nti ye can experience wa gather on the seat o medi o man panin but oye vice president ene ne boss achi a odi ye ene dwuma ye de share nsa ene ne a wotumi ye ya there is no one who has been there oye experience Dr. Bawumia. Nti ye can see he's the most prepared. He has been there as running mate. He has been there as vice president. Vice president or become vice president or achievement. Vice president ultimately nsasi nebo. E kan se wo man mu vice president biara ni ho a waba oman mu a sebe ne dwuma dance ronko eche me na watimi adi ye no me akọ elections as flag bearer nti hwan biem na oman mu even outside MPP or you more prepared with the experience to lead Ghana, not MPP alone, to lead Ghana than Dr. Bawumia. Majeri, obi wo hwa simi who. If there is any single individual in the country, our exposure, any experience, any achievement, our ideas, obi to me lead Omaya from 2029, Majeri, simi who, there is no one. So he's the most experienced and the most prepared and the most formidable candidate. MPP ebenya akọ into the next elections. Until Dr. Bawumia adansi die ne de Majeri eda ho pefi is as clear and as white as a snow. Majeri
na obi kanisa dia wo kan ene ade nti na wenum nyina wo ho na historically abysmal performance by MPP ebra na Dr. Bawumia die ne mo.
I will not agree with you with that word.
I didn't.
Because elections and and anything that talk can happen in elections. The party faced difficult times. The government of the day faced difficult times. And in fact, all elections are you holding here in the world globally. About 80% of incumbent leaders, incumbent parties, and governments across the world lose here during the COVID era. Elections are your whole year, and the examples are there to guide us. And Ghana was not an exception. So there were issues within the party. Any sebi, yene amount for a contract, social contractor, yene Ghana for koye. Any certain factors, yakot fie adwen ho, ahun baby ayo to sing. Dr. Bawumia, unfortunately, yes, he's the leader. The back stops with him as a leader. Or absorbing the from anything anko ye. Or ni ne hun sin chen se bibi anko ye. In the end, he was the leader of the party. And as a true leader, on kasi obi and aye bone. Ye nyina bibi ye to sin as a party, as a government, as individuals. Sebi. Ye hun ni nyina. That's the most important thing. And see, someone who has failed is the person who could not achieve niyesin na niso. Na sebi, one who baby I will to sin na one sound sorry. But the end ye, ya jiatum nkugu ebaye, ya call round, ako thank you to our party. Ama ye dia chopper, ama Ghana for e bibia sebi e to sin na enunti ancient microphone crying. Ama oma out ameto aba. I know friends, personal friends, Majeri, oma nkoto aba. I know. Ni nyina no, yesi sebe. Se oba eja ne nine ati for fanchen. A mo mudidi especially. Oba eja ne nine go sre ho a Majeri ye popa. Na ye ntwa sre no. Nti ebe koso asre MPP achitafo. Omo abibi nti sebe. Oma ntumi ankoto aba. Ye besre omo. Ye mfa bone nche. Na esene tekrema de bia omoko enso omo na sebe. Omo siesie omo ntem asem. Na sanya ye kan ye no. Se fiefo so omo mpa na nkyere se abonten sofo emefa nko. Nti ye besre obi bia. Esi ye hu baby aye tosin. Na never again will those mistakes repeat themselves. Into Dr. Bawumia's speech be obema no. On my hint of those things, as we've seen where we fell short. And by God's grace, ye no opportunity ni be mo Majeri. Ye be correct every single mistake. Aye. That no the ajobreo. But ye will GDA as with right leadership in Dr. Bawumia and the unity in the party and the ideas at Dr. Bawumia wo. And then ye ya no so trefa omubui. Ye call the next contester. Ghana for be so as answer. Ama ye huni mu yedu. And Ghanaians will say that yes, near MPP forward issues. Na near mebu or higher bonyoso. But a bosha ye share ye bebre bay. Then ye huni die. I will see a call back to the MPP. And Dr. Bawumia is the one that has the proven track record and the personality to lead us as a party to that victory, Majeri.
Okay, yene Dr. Ezekiel Ejekumo Ben or ye age edema Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Only yene didn't come on the bra and ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia were filing the nomination forms. Try and clarify with my Dr. Baumia home region.
Yeah.
Savannah region.
Yes.
For the first time, Dr. Baumia.
Northeast.
The one you're northeast.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Savannah, northeast,
yeah,
yes. Na issue, sir. Dr. Brian Champon Kai. Okay, and one can't see Dr. Baumia because you see statement be to say, or ye a victim of circumstance. You and I know, say, BBC no say, Papa, dear, why you a victim of a circumstance? That's just a new dependent from so. But later, na movie can say, as Wakasa and the tribal politics of for Dr. Baumia. But me to me, analyzing the statement, and I'm going to say Wakasa. But now, Yanshe, Dr. Baumia as vice Wababe president. Sorry, Wababe presidential candidate. Nananka MPP for no be expected say odi bibi be free the region aba. But be the party na nim no. The region bibi ama. It is so be the same analysis we to ho. Eka is it not reality on the ground?
I was restraining myself. Say yen ko into regional politics, tribal politics. It doesn't augur well for us. Not
but well, not necessarily said tribal.
We are coming
to
do dispassionate analysis.
Good. Sir.
Whatever happened in the elections, and yet the northern part of the country pay. And sebi. Ye modern mono answer down so any. Dr. Baumia sebi. Ofi domi kwa benya.
There.
When was the last time at NDC? Only domi kwa benya.
And there's one more only. And a buri equiapim south.
When was the last time? Yeba, Majeri. When was the last time? At NDC only domi kwa benya. When was the last time? Na NDC only Ayawaso West Wagon. We can go across board, every region. Even if you go to Ashanti region, Omanya the highest vote. There are some MPs today. Dr. Baumia got a lot of votes compared to the MPs. And also, Dr. Baumia ain't free horn na wonya more votes ana. Mani nsan will be by young Koyan constituency. See a vote in so at it. Yanko Central Region. Some of the seats we lost. What correlation? A track campaign a woho between Dr. Baumia and the constituencies are ye lose MPship no. Is there no correlation? However, anya shipono. Ye we need only 3 regions so ye 41 no ye just 3 regions. Hene Ashanti, Eastern,
yeah.
And where? Northeast region. We won just 3 regions out of 16. It has nothing to do with Dr. Baumia. So I don't want to go into details and bring certain part of the country where you'd have to explain things and it will be difficult to explain devoid of certain clans or group of people, Majeri. But whatever happened has nothing to do with Dr. Baumia. The reports are a commission here as a party. They will call a committee, you know. There is nowhere I appointed to Dr. Baumia being a problem. There is nowhere. And we understand. Sani I'm starting Americano. Esi ye ko akonyato ene ye pray. Until we understand these dynamics when it comes to your internal elections, no. Of course, everyone wants to say what he or she believes, say, or can delegate ebeti ase na sebi omatobama no. But the facts of the matter, you analyze it constituency by constituency, people's performances over the years are certain assertions from certain groups or certain camps or certain people and support their own narrative. But we will not lend credence to those things. Let's focus on our rebuilding. Let's focus on our unity. Let's focus on our clean campaign. And let's focus in presenting the MPP. As the MPP, a party, obi biabe to me join it. Now, we have a root, UP tradition. The Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition, a multi-ethnicity, multi-tribal, across board, everywhere in the country. Obi biawa akonya ewo MPP mu. You don't need to be there from the start. The party is open to everyone and everyone is welcomed. Enti kakra ebeka ewo ho say, don't let us feed into certain narratives. Let's rather be focused. So you feed into those narratives, Majeri. Na ye ma eno chechire yen. Na ye go ahead and provide even the scientific data to even explain those things. In the end, ye ba back ni ye koye campaigner and sem ben na ye ko kachire nkrofobi. Majeri, obi awo one vote. The only difference is that certain individuals have influence on other people. Majeri a breadwinner. To to me afrefie, hey, abaye kotui. Make sure say motor on party Z or Y. Say mo anye na wo chene bi party we ama ana party we winia. Ne amede boa no entumi emma se ne eba no. Aside that, obia was single vote. Majeri, enti yesu ene ye ban ya na muntu obi a ye betu no. Enye anamuntu a ebema party na ya attractive to obi bia. Na Bible posi obonefo ewuo enye ajenkwa Yesu de. Enye ne feso. Na obaye se empo omo omayra no e na obeje wo mo. Enti ye focus as a party. Ene si ewosi ye niema ebetumi attract omo asebi enka omo nto abapo ema MPP no. Omo enka ye bo MPP kire omo a enka omo beka se omo ne MPP enni twaka bia no. Omo ene wasi ye focus ewo omo so na yetimi ye niema ema nkrofo etumi ba na ye da ye suban di se MPP ye party a obi bia wo twaka obi bia wo chefa ewom na emata how you started say waja ene wo na wabusua no mu wobi ana omu nibi. It doesn't matter say wako school ana unko school. It doesn't matter say you defo ana wonye wo defo. Obi bia ehu hia ewo MPP mu because obi bia was single vote. Majeri nti ne ebeka ene say ye hia nkabom ne ebeka ene si yema ya na muntu enye fe ewo afoforo anim. Na ene ye wie programming Majeri me send ye video CB eto me WhatsApp status. Omo asebi nka omo nto aba ma MPP po we am the test ne betro. Omo say mo organization ni de ayefe. Na me gidi se mo to aso senya na mo wo unity a 2028 ebe ye mo de. Majeli min gina ofidie so entwantro. Me wia me the test ne betro. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you, Majeri. A test that came through from Obia Sebi last year, one to Abama yen. Or say, oh, my organization in the EFE. Na Dr. Baumia video ya Sebi, or the buy ya or the launching the campaign, and the call filing the form see, out the two status see, oh, EFE. Na me jidisa moya money majia, Majeri, 2028. Yanko pombe tons to Pagumoso, na Ghana 4. Mube nya Ghana 4 ni madom. Na Ghana 4 ayo Dr. Baumia adoye. Ashene monyam. Ama the ideas no, papa no, rich ones no. Abe bua Ghana. Empo ene a MPP eni abayimu no. Nia NDC for air tower and Mansan Jasono, Dr. Baumi achievement. Bank of Ghana for Neka, Yemena Meka. Yeku Kumponi, Majeri, into yet opportunity ya, na Dr. Baumi abidi anymore. It goes beyond the MPPO. Eye near ye beye, ama Ghana beye krabeshe. Ene hu here. Into yen kamum, na ye ma party no, enya akono, na obi bia, baby bia wufri, kro bia wufri mu, tribe bia wo join it doesn't matter who you are. Obi bia wa akonya ewo MPP mu, Majeri.
Na yeguswa yane aid to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ena aiding komoyi. An oche Dr. Baumia the entia o show interest. Any the entia owo Irishemu se ono no betime edi MPP enim so Ghana fana kase enemo. San komoyi yeguswa yedi. Ma yentie Dr. Baumia esemni bia odi tuja. Na yenya analysis. Ewo. Enti oh. Yentie Dr. Baumia ne semni bia odi tuja.
Put forward the most prepared candidate for the 2028 election and the most prepared person to be president in 2029. In the last 16 years, I've had the privilege of joining each and every constituency at least 5 times to work hard on the ground and campaign and work for the MPP. Just like the thousands of you who may not have had all the money in the world to throw at the party, all my sweat, my reputation, my knowledge, and my person have been dedicated to working with you for the success of the party. As a result of this, there is no village or hamlet or city or town where Mahamudu Baumia's face and name are not known. I owe this party a duty that if we are to win 2028, we ought not to start afresh from zero. Instead, we ought to build on the nearly 42% of valid votes and work across the and work to cross the 50% mark in the next election.
Neat FM Neo.
I have also had the distinct privilege of serving as vice president and supporting the president and the government in our last administration with ideas that have significantly impacted the lives of millions of our people. This is what the streets refer to as being rich in ideas. The initiatives I advocated for in our time today are making impact in people's lives. The rich, innovative, and practical ideas that I successfully championed and saw to implementation include the Bank of Ghana's Gold Purchase Program, the first in Africa, the Gold for Oil Program, the first in Africa, the accelerated issuance of the Ghana card, mobile money interoperability, the first in Africa, the Ghana Digital Property Address System, the first in Africa, Agenda 111, one constituency, one ambulance, the Zipline drone delivery service, the largest in the world, the universal QR code payment system, the No, which is the first in Africa, the No Guarantor student loans, Ghana.gov, the Citizens app, NHIS registration and renewal on your mobile phone, the rental assistance scheme, the Zongo Development Fund, individualized credit scoring, paperless ports, electric buses, e-gates at Kotoka International Airport, and the digitalization of medical records across all district, regional, and teaching hospitals in Ghana, amongst others. The implementation of these practical policy initiatives has resulted in many people saying that I have been the most effective vice president in Ghana's history. This implies that given the opportunity, I can equally become one of the most effective presidents in Ghana as we go forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I demonstrate my strength by getting results, not by making noise or by insulting or by bragging about money.
100.9 FM.
The combined effect of how well Bawumia is known today and my experience as vice president make me the most prepared person for the MPP's quest for the 2028 election and governance in 2029. Fellow Kukrodites, in the words of Kofi Abrefa-Bruzia, the qualification to be a success in Ghana's politics includes a large capacity to stomach all sorts of attacks. I am not oblivious to the fact that the NDC and lately elements within our own family subject me to daily attacks. In fact, I expect that there will be more attacks in the coming months and years. But I have learned, if I have learned anything from history, it includes the fact that a man must be formidable so that no matter the adversity, he stands tall, focused, and resolute.
And somebody be a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne or file the nomination form ni wie ya no the two jane be no. I see a man of results or no on brag.
Yeah.
But or you be all just say obenya results.
Yes.
I'm also target no say Nana Kufuor administration on ni nyina na ye. It is a bibi anko ye na MPP fu na omubuafu. Ghana for nyina na no omubuafu MPP party o kan obi no so e oben de na wetimi ayo ne ya.
If that's the case. And no na ye ko ehwe so. E de ayi flag bearer. Enka amongst omwa file nominations no. Enka ne ebeka esi obe to me qualified the anim no era cabinet Japan say you that criteria and na share there amongst omo file ni nyina no one na now play role in the government.
About the vice president in the end
the vice president can no only sector and this if you catch as a vice president role there a social event and now a year Aberdeen tour, outdooring, and then weddings. Aside Dr. Bawumia and Honorable Cabinet Japan, everyone had a role to play. Dr. Bawumia was also given a role to play. Inti say there no yastic. Esi enyama 1 or 2 be anko ye within the Kufuor administration. Dr. Bawumia was part of the administration there. And yanka oba kupe anko qualified to lead us as a party. Mr. Cabinet Japan. On na any role on paper I will play it. All that's the rest.
Be a board chairman. Board chairman there.
Hefa. And your board chairman there Macrasi call Manfio. No less institutions. Other big institutions. We are not even discussing people.
Your board chairman Ghana Gaza.
Now and your Ghana Gas now.
Your role in government.
And your Ghana Gas now a feed gas for the generation of electricity. Didn't we have issues with electricity in the country? But we don't want to discuss individuals on the platform. But if that's the question they are, and yankayentu obi biangu, ni yankofa area Cabinet Japan and Kaomra. If that's the situation, aside him, everyone else played a role
More analyzing 2024 election results in a year.
Very well. I committee.
Na matimi ehu eno maybe a player. Is it true say MP before na ebibu of Funtuna Mangot?
My Jerry, I've given you examples. I will show you another text message. A random person sent me. Mesra Onipakono, the Thursday before the elections. Now MPP Nibi wo studio bako. UTV. Oye show. And I say, oh, Mesra no. On my share me colleague na owo show ni so no. Osi me feel had ye share politics. That is how much the person is detached from politics. Osi she understands me. But my ban in chen kwa de my Jerry. Ye share politics because on share politics. E on TV so. Now on pay political shows. That person only interest in political discussions. The day after the elections, on the 8th of December, I send them a text message. Say I did not vote. And I hope this serves as a lesson to the MPP.
And the NHS says Dr. Baumia out for no.
They say they were similar person in Ashanti region, Edgeso. Another lady who also told me a similar thing. And I know colleague medical doctors who otherwise would have voted MPP. For the first time, MPP lose Kolebu. Kolebu Teaching Hospital. The polling stations there. MPP lose that. For the first time, MPP lost in Kolebu Teaching Hospital polling station. One nurse in a midwifery training school. And I know a couple of people who did not vote. We've analyzed the situations. It has nothing to do with Dr. Baumia. In fact, I have other people who even told me, say, and come in too. But Dr. Baumianti na mekoto aba. It has nothing to do with the man. But rather, we've learned our lessons. The Okoye committee went around and spoke to party people. And a party people share views. A chair committee no. Na ne ebe kan biem ni say sebi. Ye honam baako. Utu atakra wi na we nam bia. Ne course bia anko yie a free obi bia ye nyina as party people. Obi bia wo chefa. Achitafo na doyefo. Omo do MPP. Eta MPP echi. Emfa nche. Na ye wogidie se ye kan ye ho bomu a. Ye wogidie Majeri ese ye kan ye ho bomu a. Ye wogidie se ye kan ye ho bomu a. Majeri for the third time.
Party no be konka.
Enkopon Majeri.
Michael Kwe, Professor Michael Kwe report no. Mo manya bi ahwa na.
Yeah, atitibi. Me hu bi me hu buku ne me hu ne wom.
The enter me be some mo na mo candidates. Edi party nanim. It's one more bet my reporter. One me contest ni nyina no. When you just will be adding bebe report to them whether good or bad. Apart from Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Anything I be some said the amatetene dia ekeka kwa Ashanti region so ye bibi. Omo the some don report ni betuja. Emma honorable OSEI Mensa Bonsu granting interviews even in Kumasi and in Accra. And I can no say there's no where Dr. Baumia is a factor. And Dr. Baumia na atona no mutuo. O se senka bibi fa me ho. Enka ye miminti na nkrofo ameto aba. Enka me nko biem. He's not greedy. Onye me nkwa na ope. Enye me na Dr. Baumia pe. Dr. Baumia pe party ni nkanko. Enti o se me mfomso. Me su as Dr. Baumia nti na ama party ni base na nkoto abadia. Enka me nko biem. And he has said it repeatedly. O say I am not greedy. Me hold the party no to ransom because of my personal ambition. Dr. Baumia enfa ne personal ambition and lead the party no.
enye ne ono nko a epe na ne din be kokrata mu na bakose mu eso abedi president e wo man ni mu nti e na opeso obedi president enti e ka me nkonko a na nka free me a enfomso free me a as a person a nka me nko biem na nso adofo MPP ma enye me nti no e na hye me nkran se wo se me san sorry na ye bontoa na ye ntoma no ye baboso na ye hye sapomu nsuo na ye adwuma ten esama MPP eka Dr. Bawumia nko a Majeri he's not greedy say na wotie na ho brase slow to anger no matter attacks ba ne so Dr. Bawumia nyina baby ento ayampia onko di obi atem onko kansem boni bi mfa obi ho onko di obi ho dance krumu Dr. Bawumia ne ho jo odonipa openkabom opebiakoye enti nka ka ne nko na nka bibi free no nko aho dia Majeri o meye nkate boni emefra nkate papa mu na emese yanum.
Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan edina no the same to jano asamba ko kan ne so ose Ghana fo nyina the Ghana fo no o ka che delegates say delegates mu pia koto aba na muntie dia ordinary Ghanaians say ka kire mo say why na mo de ne ba ye beto
ordinary Ghanaians no ne
okay the Ghana fo ka say SMPP delegates ho na generally in the Ghana fo
nyina e kan Majeri so o kan bi
okay media me can be but
o kan bi
na so nim say o university we so we out to capture media me can
say you don't need the whole population to make a generalization. The best thing is to survey every member of the population, but because of time and resources and now you're calculating your friend sample size. Now you use sample size and that making generalization for the whole population. The only thing is that the sample size should be adequate, and the people you interview, there should be no bias. Intimate survey, I say I'm a student of research to understand survey. Majeri, enka ye papa kasa ye no, enka ye papa di data biba ye. I say ye commission the independent research, and na me personal research no. Only Ghana for do kasa emunsia emunson ese na ye I'm a student of science, and in prepi no Africa ye kan kono enya 13 because we don't value research. Obroni sorry enya de keke. So obroni kanso oba be support program wo Ghana ha. Onimnienti odni sika be she program. So because or by advert ewo NIT FM onim say Majeri host show anopa na Majeri ewo listenership, and you can even verify the number of people omutie Majeri show enti me be the misika be share program ni mu a me product na me ton and me services na me provide no menya emfaso. That is what informs companies to advertise on programs. It is based on research. So everyone that I've spoken to, within my circle and without my circle, I say Omope Dr. Bawumia.
Okay.
But I can't stand on a platform and say it because there is nothing to back it. There is nothing to back it. Adena ye sebi cigarette, tobacco, usmokia. Ubetumanya lung cancer. Ubetumanya lung cancer from cigarette because ya yesterday I follow nipa sebi omonum cigarette over the years, and ye who say ye compare omonum cigarette over the years to omonum cigarette and crofwa ebenya lung cancer ewo omonum cigarette mu no omodoso bebre echen omonum cigarette. That is research. Enti enka obi be kasa now o can say Ghana for say now you can point to a research work You know near say MPP power. Then we would have jumped in that ship. But there is no such research. And for people who believe in research, it will be difficult, Marjorie, to accept certain pronouncements. It will be very difficult, Marjorie.
Okay.
It's not backed by any research. If there is any research that is backing the claim, I will see a kind.
Now
you
what share 2024 elections?
Yes, Marjorie.
One may contest.
Yes.
Ubia then supported Dr. Baumiechi. One more card no once one may jina. Dr. Brian Champo cried also super delegates in the crown. Or my delegates $1,500.
Oh, okay.
That is all on your GD or Dr. Baumia more.
It shows he believes not about me.
It's hard to a contest.
My belief in you doesn't mean I shouldn't have personal ambitions.
Sir.
Oh, yes.
Because me constituency. Me come jabe. Me antiba. And as I saw MP. A honorable who swear chow. Me ambition send them a jabe. It is a no who swear chow a MP. I believe in him. I can decide to resent. But the panel a contest one that just say one BB.
Oh,
with all the support of the man.
Ain't none support near blind supporter now.
And you're blind, but a resource in it.
Was there blind support? Was there blind support? Why would you invest in anyone?
Because who GD on the penny.
Exactly.
Then depend disappointed.
The person is pursuing the personal ambitions. He is right to pursue the personal ambitions. Who sent for doing primaries? Obi Peusita for your first elections or 2 elections, or be supportive. Obi who are not the same. It's politics. Or be supportive. A campaign, ma ye t-shirt, ma ye flyers, ma ye posters, ma. It declare support. There is nothing wrong. Say Obi ebenya or pepa, so or per se or some more minor. And there is no one or call into the contest. Now ambition, you know, started end of 2024. There is no one. Anyone contesting today has nurtured that ambition over a period. Anyone contesting today has nurtured that ambition over a period. Enti obi supporting Dr. Baumia. Na sebi osi ene opeso ono akwa. It is freedom of association. Everyone has a right. Let's accept people's decisions. You won't have everyone on your side. People have their personal ambitions. Even though they are following you today, they might have their personal ambitions. So it is right for everyone to say, men so me per se me contest be. Enti anya bone. We can have 10, 15, 20 people contesting. In the end, ni ehwehwa ne say ye bia enkambo mu no emeye den ema party no. To be anhwe na motuo mu ye. Na obi anhwe ne kasa mu ye. Anyone who wants to contest should be encouraged to contest. Nanka ebeye den Dr. Baumia nkunum de na beba na dimu. Se ono kwa na ye de na yekọ ya acclamation na. Enka ebeye den na gidia e what Dr. Baumia wu no asipi. Let people contest. In the end, Dr. Baumia winia, then it will be a true reflection of what the party members epe any nia omo gidie e wonimu. Enti udi Dr. Baumia chia. Now will be supporting Dr. Baumia 2023. Now ene the individual or individuals want to contest elections today. Accept it. People should be free to have their own personal ambitions and follow them. Just be focused on Dr. Baumia. Focus on Dr. Baumia. Focus on Dr. Baumia. Na competition ni ba na dawson na ye tighter. Samani hunu ni so na onkonimdie no edimu. Enti yes, competition ni tight. Na obi a contesting no. Now in the end, party ne ko na to ni boom at the manner. That would be a true statement from the party, Marjorie.
After say Wa file awie. What next?
Ya file awie. Dr. Bawumia will still do engagement. The central campaign will bring the roadmap. Na Dr. Bawumia ewo engagement bebre a obeye. Obi bia enhwe Dr. Bawumia nim obe to apro across the length and breadth of the country once again. Dr. Bawumia ebe kwa apro ewo Ghana afanai bia na enon kwa nye enough Majeri. Ni ehun hia titiriu ni se obi bia oji Dr. Bawumia edi no Majeri obi bia oji ni di adopt a polling station na ko form na ko ye adwuma na woni delegate enkasa na di Dr. Bawumia ho adanse e kira afoforo eno ene be complimenti Dr. Bawumia effort na ama ne nkunumde no aye kese.
Mobekwa akwatia.
The party is contesting Majeri na empanyifo pa di kan ye former adwuma gidi on that note na yenua nes kumi 1 week no Majeri baso
and then you may almost individual
baso na Dr. Bawumia edi kan kasa ande no you observe 1 minute silence for in honor of yenua Ernest Kumi honorable any obibia or ya associated with the MPP Sebi in the short time Sebi yankopon ato ne sa frɛ no na ye gina Dr. Bawumia na mu biem e de yakɔ ama ye ho ade atɔ ye nyina ni na omo a e affect omo most Majeri ene Sebi the immediate family of yenua Ernest Kumi ene Akwetia constituency se Sebi mobeto aba ama obabunu se Ernest Kumi na Sebi amane a wokɔ mu court nsem a bandi ne kɔ mu or how any what tie a bandi ne kɔ mu any what bre a wokɔ mu in the end Sebi Nyankopɔn ato ne nsa afrɛ no ɛya reho na ɛyɛ ya na ɛyɛ ade a yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ bi nsi yabakɔ sɛ mu biem Majeri nti yɛma akwatiafoɔ yɛakɔ kɛse paa ɛne ɔmodehye a ɔmahwere na party no bɛkɔ elections no na sɛnea meka ne mmerɛ bi ɛwɔ Peace FM no elections na yɛbɛkɔ akwatia no ɛyɛ tribute elections to yenua Ernest Kumi ɛyɛ elections a yɛkɔ na yɛde animonyam hyɛ kɛseɛ ama yenua Ernest Kumi ɛsi empo ogya yɛ hɔ a yɛ ni so atotɔ ogya yɛ hɔ arehuo mu ogya yɛ hɔ ɛwɔ yaw mu no Sebi ne bra pa a obɛbɔ yɛ ne kode a wokon yɛ ɛma akwatiaman ɛne ne ho na wotimi kɔ pie parliament no Majeri yɛ hyɛ animonyam na animonyam kɛseɛ bi ani hɔ a ɛkyɛn sɛ yɛwie mfi ne papayɛ a obɛyɛyɛ yɛwie mfi nneɛma a na ɔstande for na yɛwie mfi akwatia constituency na yɛwie mfi ne memories enti yato aba ayi ne sɛso ama na bedi na de ɛwɔ akwatia na yɛbɔ mpaya asre nyame ɛse ɔma akwatia man entumi mpie in their numbers ento aba ɛma MPP candidate no na ɔma replace yenua Ernest Kumi na yɛwɔ gidie sɛ ɔbɛka party ne ho as MP elector Majeri bibi bia ɛwɔ nka party no ɛyɛ de boa akwatiaman bibi bia monyam hye bia ne nka ɛwɔ nka yɛde ma yenua Ernest Kumi yɛde bɛhyɛ nanam sini no anamu ama na bɛyɛ na yɛ fɛ nti yɛbɛsrɛ akwatia constituency abato a yɛba yi ɛyɛ tribute election yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔ hyɛ yenua Ernest Kumi animonyam yɛ honor ne memory by voting massively for the MPP candidate our Akwatia Majeri
Nana de Danko Akufo-Addo o support Dr. Bawumia Bed.
Nana
Who said there were rumors say Nana Danko Akufo-Addo doesn't support.
There were rumors.
Yes,
I think we should treat them as a rumor. Because there are people close to Nana Addo.
I know can yes kwa Easter you could do kwa Easter
no okay.
And yes
okay way.
That's what can people close.
Nana Addo abreo. Nana Addo
mo twifufuo ni abunabunu kwan.
Nana Addo wo
mu di wie
president Marjorie. Yes o Dr. Bawumia enu nti nkrofo se yatuko apai. And Akufo-Addo na supported Bawumia o, on supported Bawumia o, e ma yede be ya asem e bitia Dr. Bawumia so ye established candidate. Out of power, the same Akufo-Addo politics ba up biem. When the person was supposedly said or supported Dr. Bawumia no, you say my talk about Dr. Bawumia because nkrofo si Akufo-Addo supporting no. And that's so you see on supported Bawumia ntino my to abama no. Hey, inte Akufo-Addo won ko gina he. Say yanya atena ase na ye kan say Akufo-Addo supported Bawumia yes boy ada na on supporting no enti Bawumia my to abama no. Yanya akotena ase biem na Akufo-Addo yes on supported Bawumia biemu a yes boy Akufo-Addo on supporting ni biemu o enti my to ma no. Hey, enti Akufo-Addo onye den. Mama papa na so mu nyono. Onyina baby bia ent na no mutuo. Ese ogina weyachi ana onjina weyachi. Mama Akufo-Addo edina. Ye de ne year politics. E de ne year campaign 2023. Ese wo tai obi echi. Abra o mekan so wo tai obi echi. Abra wo no abekan ye. Ese wo tai obi echi. Enso ye pamontoma a na sefata no e de ma no. E hye no. Abra ye nsusu no. And the year campaign said, Yentuntia Dr. Bawumia because Akufo-Addo as president is supporting until Dr. Bawumia should not win. And ne, wakona humi GMU. And yanko point so shirano. Yasa kukuru Akufo-Addo asa be ra primary simu bim say ebuo Bawumia no mayen toba mano mayen to mano because Akufo-Addo supporting no Marjorie. Which is which? Obroni say choose a hassle. Emu ne wen yanyini. Apano ema ye honto no yema Akufo-Addo enjoy the retirement e wa asumdie mu ema ye use Akufo-Addo din enfanye ye campaign ye use ni din di ye campaign etia Dr. Bawumia in 2023 ma ye nsan use ni din ema ye campaign entia Dr. Bawumia biem kosi akosi koda Marjorie until say papa ne betu na no mutu eso supporting Marjorie and now say unsupporting Marjorie dear. It will be unfair.
So be better, sir.
It will be unfair to Dr. Fenison. Nanado. It will be unfair to him. Say will be ebe kasi say ni abra papa no. Ento na no mutu. Akufo-Addo kukuru for. O take you decision now. You can tell. He's brave. Even if the decision no is unpopular to certain people, Akufo-Addo is one person who will stand by his word and have conviction for his thought. And if he believes he needs to come out and endorse any candidate, he will do it. Until then, yema ye papa no and rest it ewo na homi jemu. Marjorie.
Madam Sam. Mama etie fo abem ne chichiri MPP fo a o matie me no nkomai. Dr. Ezekiel Ejekumo Ben. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Aid Edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. On ye din komai. Extensively on a Dr. Bawumia. The news wadi huni se opese osign edi MPP enemo 030 2257 902 030 2257 902 and 030 2243 540 030 2243 540 Mayenje Badwenchi Majo
What do you mean? Can you again when we can from
Yes, your uncle.
Me check you. One boy, Juma, Yamijamu. Maybe, yeah, just any dear. The iron say, obi a ya ne campaign obi a ka de ebeboa no obi akɔfa ne krata obi akɔfa afei na ɔmbɛkɔ campaign and saa nipa fo no a ɔmani abere sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmtu frank ama yɛ no na ɔmbɛyɛ president no yɛhwɛ ɔm nyinaa gu lɔ na mmom deɛ yɛbɛto aba a yɛbɛyi namba no ghanafoɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛntaa n'akyi yɛnyɛ adwuma no pɛpɛɛpɛ bye
Meda se meba chomajo. Yes sir, kasa ma yetio. Meba cho kasa. Okay, you refer to mam next one yanko. Meba cho majo.
No, my general, good evening.
Yeah, good evening yetio kasa yanko.
Na nyumre nyame nhyira pa bright ni amika safre abutu kan. Me de menima ni say ba omian de wanya e kam. MPP 4 per candidate papa. Ama omo atimi ai awye bibia found 2028 and I say youth no any about musu dia kene Japan or yes o mutimi to abamano. Na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, or former vice president, or fairly Ghana for 8 years, or so basic Palugu Dam, Ghana for our wind community. Intimate, MPP for Moshe, now want to abound from Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Now, with the also no mestra with your for say, baby, I do know, SLC John Draman, Papa or Yano. Almost make sure so to abana ama lawyer nino
okay
candidate you know
Meda say ma was it lawyer any or NDC candidate Meba cho majo
good evening.
Yes I too
Bacho midin da ala sam kasa furnungwa Bacho MPP 4 day Almost omu partner and no say omu propaganda against the NDC. Omu baba mo da ya hu mamu minjin this ombasa babu. Nanso omu right say omu yi omu panyi. Omu yi a omu ntuna politicians omu babu. Bye.
Meda say majo
Medio so mai omu te say
nyame adom yetio
e kasa fa ikando pro. Dr. Adekum Nyamisha pa kese papa na udine kino oba honza tie kosia putu nyina wankaka twie bia ntwi Nyamisha na andis for ya na omu ho osere omu bodo omu nunu no mo esa ento omu jiri se amamu ekono eye ma omu ni odo omu $10 ni free a odo omu na crisis so ati MPP hono omu de be 10 oda Mahama ntino President Mahama odiri die bia ande behu ba bia ande so be kwakoto na alaje Mahama du ba omia ya me mo no ho ban example on be kan nyina o ma kan wi ko ayi ho aban o ko si de achievement onya e obi ankai ma ko ni nyame nya adwuma
Meda say meba cho majo
hello Angeli.
Yes I too
No, it doesn't say Ashamai. Ayana so, Omia, Lekano, you know, say no pray. Ayana only does it for the Kasa. It is the Kasa Ashamai, you are education. It's Ria Kasa. And the people can say, hey, in Nia, how many programs are still people? Man said, hey, you know, Mano, what is the one? The top on, and then I know. That was it.
Yeah, I say uncle meba cho majo. Hello yetio Yes I yetio yanko
Ebo abaso de bri Jerry.
That's it.
Hello.
Meba cho yanko
Good. MPP4. Emi se omu nyan sakra ebi nyan no bia ebiu. O aba ni kugu e baaye. Omu sia bibia mfiri mu. ɔman no yɛne yɛtim no a yɛyɛ Ghanafoɔ ma no ɛne yɛbrɛ nti sɛ delegate no ɛsi ɔmo kɔyi obi a ɔmo fi so ɔmo paa ɔmo ba bɛto ɔman no a yɛyɛ to aba ɛde NDC and MPP ɛba power yɛn yɛ di saa de ɛnyɛ NDC delegate ɛna MPP delegate ukɔyi obi brafom bebisa ɔman no deɛ ɔmo pɛ but ɛnyɛ tenten akyɛn a yɛsɛ bebree yɛ ɛni die mu yɛ ni party bi awo pa yɛn yɛ tɛkyire a yɛhwɛ deɛ ɔmo two parties na ɔmo yɛ majeri nyame hyia ɔne wadwuma pa a ɔyɛ ukɔyi obi a yɛn pa ɔba bɛto ɔman no ebi sɛ tumi na mo pɛ no ɛnyɛ MPP nko a ɛyɛ ɔman no ɛna ɔsɛ mo dwene yɛn ho na mo dwene ho kwa ho sɛ kyenkyena twempanifo wɔ MPP executive a yɛ intimidate mo sɛ kyenkyena a mo nkɔto aba ma Bawumia mo nya ngum sɛ obi ankɔ ka obi kwa so obi aforo obi a yɛde ne obi nya oni nyame hyira wo
Medan Sebra meba choma joy yes sir good evening Peja on so
hello
meba cho kasa etio
na pacho na kasa de we nyina no ma asin enye ba omya na ewo so na economic management team na ye dwin kokofo me wa 14 nyina egwe na se se de o za ba bi o dia se de me wa mrachani yibo mutim gba no ba jire because oba ehun fi o ati kasa we nyina ho na wa ye hu fi abi na ye ti kasa de we de ma pe kasa we de Ampotiaga, all baby na banana.
Medan say meba cho ba joy
hello good evening
yes sir
good evening once again
good evening etio
yo mi da se Magdi polo mani rudwa Magdi misrewa de omo se Dr. Baum and ne pa on sha smo okika papa ase lukwe mi se bi won se o kaya economy se mi Professor Dambafo na wo kika sam kiti sama kase enne mi no kase o sa da so shebo o se one village one dam mo ba no mu ye won fa ade ba ko amani ji ni se endi sa ba we ba enne wo kokum na so ko to de enu kwato na America no ko to de okum enne a wo tumi se ne ma bo no adina kakra
okay
ade tre wo ko ya na ne ma bo tesa never again
Medan say me found odi ha majo yes I etio
good evening boss
good evening yanko
Yankopon share on producers Kwame Adombo Atini Adenta Mr. Majeri da opinion no kasa na si na mo ye pese e che ni se omo fanke enye se ye mpe ye papa Bawumia sa ye pana sempa na mo Ghana o my Ghana se Bawumia de ye pancho ye money to me e ma ni be di Ghana so if you say ye hu ni on ye papa Kufu abiye ye na se MPP for say won tie Ghana for me no mini party mini NDC mini MPP but obia omo de ne ba many beji no ho amama to abama no tani pa na mehwehwe no na ye papa Bawumia de ye pa omo
yo mame fa last one majo
Majo good evening
yes sir
alai baba Madina
yanko
Majari ma Dr. Ezekiel Nti atie say mobile money dey yes na NDC sa na adwuma no 2009 na omodi mobile money by 2016 omo share interoperability na MPP be cancel 2017 nti be ceremony sa credit dey mon fa mo Dr. Bawumia mamincha honorable filer MC Madina indasi
na medisi obi bia afi bia medase ameka o dog what is something na pen we can
ya tete omo frɛ ya omo ye campaign ama NDC candidate ewa akwetia na owie na obeka kyerɛ MPP force ma ye nto aba ma Dr. Bawumia ba ne sɛ na open MPP yi na o campaign for candidate bi wa akwetia by elections no o sɛ nto aba ma NDC ni we nyina kyerɛ sɛ MPP for ye mie ni na nkrofo a etai enema echi ebasa omo frɛ a omo sɛ o mini party bia yɛnhwɛ ni ye NDC for ne bechusi candidate amaye NDC ne be choose candidate amaye. Once again, you know ya offer last one ya or say mobile money interoperability. Ya can't same way from 2017 since I started here. NDC for crime year no. Mobile money interoperability. Mobile money ne wo ho. Owo Telecel and our Vodafone betumi send sika to unyonko a owo Telecel. Owo MTN a betumi send sika to unyonko a owo MTN. Mobile money interoperability say o send sika from one network to the other. Now I send sika from mobile money to bank account. As I send sika from bank account to mobile money. Dr. Baumia NMPP ani so ade hunu. Beyond to me contested fatwe. Ne hu hia ye kese poni se ampa aba na bedu djuma na eboa oman no. Enye credit aye pe keke. Ehu aba mfaso ama oman no nya ho mfaso no na ye ne hia ye pa. But abakosem nti ene yes Dr. Baumia ani so ade hunu a wode baaye. Enye Gloria aye pe keke.
Okay.
Ba ye de baaye no aboa ganafo. Ye wie no. Na yes re MPP delegate once again. Ese ye koto aba yenhwe ne wakọ ekono. Yenhwe ne ganafo nimu no. Yenhwe ne din ene ne nim aya familiar in every home across the country. Eno ne Dr. Baumia. Ono na wakọ okon. He has been there. Wabua party. It's a year kan kra Majeri yanka 2012 election petition. Ene ni a oyema party ni kra yanka. Wabua party, wasum party. Na yenhye na nmunyamu biem. Na ono no betumi alidi party no. Ede akọ nkonimdiem. Yankopon hyira Ganafo ene MPP fo nyina.
Dr. Ezekiel Ejekumoben. Doc, ene nwumre da ase. Yes, I say so brand ben gejumo.
Yo ho.
Me just said ya no ma echo. Etinya menka ho pa.
Menka ho ma Jerry.
All right. Etin for higher need 100.9 na Torchlight in the Dr. Ezekiel Ejekumoben of free or ye 8 Edema Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Abebie no ma ni so e de chair Dr. Baumia. What does he stand for? Wabechiremo e de amaye. Ene de enti ete say MPP delegate to Abama na Ghana for to mi so demo. No than about 2028 elections. Jumedi your friend Torchlight we need 100.9. Yeko and yeko. Na Benkayo se Ochina about 5:30 ayibishia ewo eye Ghana mutie Jumedi so. Media said mo Kokoko Francis. Namdia said that my boss your friend Kwesi Abode the darling boy. Media said that ebema Dr. for Alex na executive producer fully supported by the general manager Kennedy Asantio say. Womo and a boy Mrs. Nomadigo Aponoso at the mime or Torchlight Jumedius were neat 100.9. Na ye kwe na ye kayo. Say Ochina ya becha na watchi and some akodoa SCC. Na watchi some akodoa SCC. Akwatia by elections preparations are echoes and matters arising. Yami Adam Ochina on the morning show ye bedi ho komo na ya hwese dia eno ameko. Midin and the Jerry OSEI AGYEMAN. Bedase. So which me fidie no edo to ha. Me sorry na eye McFancy any DJ Toxic. Womo eba be take over. Ma adwenkyere no koso awufie. Hwani ye no wa ma na ye ntokwa. Na ye nyina ye ntememo a na o man ye kyekere enkonkan. Yankopon enko bibia ho. Aya ye bese ahia. DJ McFancy